Hello! It's me, it's Rebekka. I wanted to do a roundup of things that I really liked this month. I guess like a June favorites video. I actually really like watching these. Before I even get started, I need to talk about this because I just don't know what to think about it. It's not a big thing, it's not a big deal, but it's like really stupid. So yesterday I went to go vote and I was coming back and I was really proud and blah blah blah. I went to go get a coffee and a donut and like whatever, and I was walking back and like I was crossing the street to my apartment and like this woman's like standing kind of in the street. I didn't really notice her at first, but she was like changing and like putting on a different shirt, and that's not really weird. Like I feel like when you live in Brooklyn, like nothing is weird anymore. Like someone could be doing a multitude of things next to you and you would not notice. She was like doing something and like we didn't even make eye contact. I didn't even really like notice her. And I walk by and she's like mid stops, turns, and like belches in my face. And I couldn't even get mad about it because I was just like, what the what? Like, was it on purpose? Like, if it was on purpose, did she like have to summon the burp from the depths of her like existence? I don't understand. Or was it just like serendipity and I happened to be there and she was like, oh, like this is a good repository for my belching gases? Why? I woke up this morning and I was just like, I don't know what to do with this. My life's different forever and ever. So I want to go over some of the things that I really liked this month, or that really made a difference. Some of them are things that have just been around sort of this summer. Let's get started. The first thing, and this has to do with the last video, which was sort of that like stress haul video that I did. The first thing is that I found my passport! Yes! This might be a silly thing. This means a lot to me that I found this. I found it literally the day before I was supposed to go in to get, basically I have to go like beg for my life from the government. I just ripped apart the closet because that's like the only place, because I just don't feel like I would have like put it between two books, even though that's what I thought last time. I was like, no, I'm not that stupid, because I've lost a passport before. Found this duffel bag that's like America. And yeah, of course it was in the duffel bag. It was in the side. It's been there for literally probably 2 years, but I have it. So I'm going to Iceland. I'm so excited. Also, I finally get to use this cute little passport holder my mom got me. Thanks, Mom. Sorry, I totally had to change because it was way too hot. I don't know what I was thinking wearing a fur jacket thing. I'm always trying to make it a season that it's not really. The second thing that I'm really stoked about is voting. I already just kind of mentioned it and I'm not going to go into it too much, and I almost forgot because I'm very bad at dates and checking forms. You know, if you are unhappy with where the country is going right now, I think it's a really great exercise and actually really pivotal for you to take some sort of agency. No worries if you weren't able to vote this time, but just go online. I guess I can put a link in the description and just check if you're registered. Even if you're on the US and you can vote, you should take advantage of that right. It's kind of our responsibility, so I'm excited about that. Number three favorite thing for this month is definitely the anime Kakegurui, which I always kind of have to laugh because in German kake is excrement. Kakegurui is about a gambling high school where it's just run by this like slightly homicidal, abusive student council who are all like master gamblers. And it's like the social structure is that like basically if you lose all your money, you become like kind of like the slave to everyone else in the school. I kind of avoided it for a long time because I do not like gambling. It really stresses me out. I don't like casinos. I want to like keep all my money to my chest. I just don't like it. But it's so good. So basically the story is about this character Yumiko who like comes in and she starts shaking up the status quo of the school and starts scaring the student council. She makes friends with, I can't remember his name, I'll put his picture right here, but basically this guy who had been at the bottom of the totem pole and kind of liberates him in a way. And she's like also just freakishly into gambling. Like she starts getting like turned on and sweaty and her like whole face changes. I think that's my favorite part of that anime is that right. You know, anime has that thing where it's like everyone's really cute, everyone's really perfect. I think it's still a super hot anime. Everyone has their cute face, and then when they get like really excited, it's like their face, their like mouths get too big, and like their like eyes are on fire, and it's just, oh my god, I was really scared that it wasn't recording. My favorite character was Yumemi, who is like an idol, and she's on the student council, and I think I still have, 2 episodes. I still have a couple episodes left. Anyway, she's an idol and she has a huge fan base, and she kind of gambles that fan base. Also, if you love idol culture at all, it's probably really great because you get to see inside of her head, which is not what you would expect to be there. So that's kind of my anime recommendation for this month. Go check it out. It is a Netflix original anime, and like I feel like the Netflix animes are sort of like a hit or miss for me. I feel like they kind of sometimes choose weird concepts that are like not quite, they aren't cohesive enough. This one's really great. It has like this really beautiful opening, which just for the opening, I think it needs to be mentioned. The color palettes are like kind of these like weird cool tones. As you watch the show, sort of the opening makes more sense. Maybe I'll cosplay Yumemi for Anime NYC. That's one of my not favorite things for this month, is I'm realizing I'm missing all the anime conventions. I missed Anime Next. Last year I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna go to Anime Expo in LA, and it's like, well, that's not happening. That's okay, I'm going to Iceland, so I'm not complaining, right? You gotta pick your battles. But yeah, maybe I'll cosplay Yumemi. She's so cute. I love it. Number 3 is an object. I don't really want to be like a super makeup channel or anything, but like if I'm gonna buy cute stuff, I'm gonna show it to you. And I have been enjoying makeup a little bit more. Normally I just buy like the same 4 makeup like products. I literally have like an eyeliner, an eye primer, some cover up. I just bought some foundation, which is like, wow, that's like a whole new world for me. This guy, which is like Estila, it's this brand. Wow, how do I, hello, how is it? It's not, how do makeup gurus do this? Yeah, so I tend to like put on like literally like one thing, and I thought glitter was good because you can just put this like everywhere. You can put it on your cheeks, you can put it on your eyes, you can put on your like body. It's very pretty. It's called Diamond Dust. It's not the, there's like, they have like a rainbow one, and this is more just like straight up silver. I'm gonna smear it all over my body. Wait, weird like short story. Kind of one of my first fashion icons, which was just like some girl I took Japanese class with in a tutor's house basically. And she was just like the coolest person I've ever met. Like she had this like giant mohawk and like super clean face, but just glitter. And to this day, I'm like, wow, that's a look. God bless her. I don't know where she is right now. I think she once gave me a Sailor Moon pin. I love you. Who are you? I don't know. Wait, that was number 3. So this is number 4, and this is not planned, but do you see on the note of makeup, do you see these Spock eyebrows? Like, what are we feeling about these Spock eyebrows? Are they weird? Are they good? I had a bit of a sad day yesterday, and at the end I was like, I'm gonna shave the tails of my eyebrows off and make me look like, I already look intimidating in person, so like, why? I kind of like them. I like them. I can match them to my hair, and they are just like, also I like the idea that I can then put my like eyeliner like perpendicular to and just like look like a cartoon character. Wow, yes, obviously. Number 5! Number 5 is actually a gift that I got. So if you remember, like 2 videos ago I was talking about that music video I worked on, and I told a story about how my aunts had showed me Princess Mononoke for the first time, and that it changed my life. Those aunts saw like the video, they watched all the way to the end, which is like, wow. I got this package in the mail, and like, look what they got me. They got me the DVD of Princess Mononoke. Oh, it's even like, that's so sweet. Thank you guys if you're watching this. It actually means a lot. I actually didn't have this on DVD. I always watch it on like Kiss Anime. I'll keep it forever. They also got me some little figurines. There we go. Oh, I get it. So they got me these little guys. These little tree spirits. They actually got me 4, but I'm gonna do a special project with the other 2, and this is the other guy. Can you see him? There we go. And yeah, wow, I suddenly understand how to do the hand trick. back in focus. I think they're glow in the dark and they're gonna sit on my desk. I love them. Thank you, Mary and Tara. I am obsessed with these. And I already told you my plans for the other 2 figurines, which I'll probably make a video about. That made my heart feel very good. Okay, so number 6.5 is this weird manicure practice hand that I got from a local beauty supply store, which is like some weird like ASMR. It's gonna be the thumbnail. But I bought this weird hand for practicing painting tiny things, and I thought it was gonna look a little bit more like a real hand, but I took it out of the box, and to my horror, it's like almost a human hand. It's it only has like 2 wrinkles in the palm of it. The fingers like aren't articulated, they're just like weird like skin tubes. And then there's this thing. Trigger warning. Can you see it? Yeah, okay. Can you see how long the nail beds are? And you kind of just like put the nail in the slot. Like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever bought, and I love it. I didn't even mean to love it this much. It works well. And now I can just like put it on my shelf. Oh no, its nail fell off. But yeah, I can just put it on my shelf and be like, oh, you know, eccentric. I like 6.5, I don't know what I called it, but 6 is my weird gross hand that I bought for purposes I can't talk to you about. This is weirdly related to the hand, and I don't even know if it's, I can't talk about it, and it's gonna be really hard to explain this without it. I had this really weird opportunity lately, and so I think number 7 on my list of June favorites would be taking risks and doing things outside of your comfort zone. It was kind of a big deal for me. Like, I don't think there's many times in my life where I feel actually like scared, and I really felt scared, and it's weird because, like, you know, when you're scared of something, and for me a lot of times it's this idea of like performing. Oh, there were other people involved in the process. In some ways they were kind of relying on me to be my best self and exude certain entertaining qualities and do a good job, basically. And it wasn't drawing. I mean, it involved drawing, but like there were like extra elements that really made me nervous and really kept me up at night. Like, it was very weird. Number 8, related to all of that, honestly, is meditation. This thing I can't talk about that made me so nervous and really was helped by sort of learning a little bit about meditation. It's something I've been really interested in probably for the past year lately. I'm not someone who now I feel sad I don't have that like extra like hand here. Yeah, I'm not someone who like will meditate every day. That's like kind of my goal. Every once in a while I'll have like a month where I'll meditate every day, and I'll have like a month I don't. But you know, I think having the concepts, the idea of being able to center your mind and become very mindful of where you're at, and like reminding you of like the reality of the situation, and that like all your molecules aren't gonna fly apart at once, you're not gonna die. Sorry. My takeout got here. Yay! Smile for the camera. I know that like biologically there's a reason, right? Cortisol levels like go up, it's fight or flight. Like, our bodies don't understand that we're not going to die like every single second of our existence, and that any stress just doesn't mean we're gonna be eaten by a tiger. So I was in this really nerve-wracking situation, and there was a lot of like waiting around where just my mind could go like, ooh, and like freak out. And it was so helpful to just have that skill set. I was thinking about like a core of just like light that's going down my spine in the center, and I feel like I'm always like, if I'm feeling stressed, it feels like the lights are like all over, and it's like kind of like bringing the fireflies back to the center, and that just, I don't know, it like really calms me down. But yeah, meditation. I think that's it. I think those are my favorites. No! Oh no, I almost forgot. Okay, so I'm really hungry, so I'm going to try and slow down, but there are like shrimp dumplings waiting for me in this little package I just got. Number 8 of my June favorites, and this has been more of a summer favorite, spring going into summer, and I've been really enjoying the Hoseki no Kuni soundtrack. I've already like tweeted about it and talked about it, and like I'm totally obsessed. So the Hoseki no Kuni soundtrack, which if you don't know, and I kind of want to do a whole video on this anime, But Hoseki no Kuni is about an island of gem humanoid creatures who are battling these like people in the sky, basically. It's like kind of a battle of civilizations. I don't want to say too much, but like the anime opening is just the most gorgeous thing ever. The soundtrack is so beautiful. Google the opening for the anime. It's just, I don't know, there's something about the main character falls into the water, and it's like being born. It's beautiful and it's shiny. The soundtrack is really listenable. Like, feels big. It feels like it like encompasses a world. It's very heartfelt, which I feel like it. And there's this thing with a lot of soundtracks where, you know, there's like the ones that are like the bangers that you listen to over and over again. It's normally like 4 songs on the whole soundtrack. Well, in this one I can listen to like the entire thing. Like, normally soundtracks for movies and like shows will totally lose me on the songs that are like the action songs, because normally it's just like bum, 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 bum. No one wants to listen to that unless you're watching something. But the songs like for the action are also just as equally beautiful. Like, it also is very reminiscent. There's certain just like, I wish I knew more about music. I should ask my boyfriend, but like there's just like sort of these sweeping parts that you feel like, it's almost like you can feel like the grass like moving or rippling, or like the enemies in this show like come from the sky and they're kind of like metallic and smooth, and you can almost feel that, and the qualities of the characters are in the music, which is like, I guess like every soundtrack is like that, but this one's extra so. And it does remind me a lot of Ghibli soundtracks, which I'm sure that's why I'm like obsessed with it as much as I am, because there are just certain points in the songs where I'm like, is that Howl's Moving Castle? Is that Howl's Moving Castle? That's a good thing for me. I love it, and I really want to get this. I've just been listening to it online, so I don't even have a CD player, but I want like a tangible thing. I'm kind of waiting for Hoseki no Kuni merch to come out. Please. All I want is a diamond figure. I did see a diamond body pillow, which I might get because my Miku pillow is looking very scraggly. I'll leave you guys there. I'm gonna eat my shrimp dumplings. Next week I do have a plan. I'm actually like scripting something, and it's going to be just sort of a thoughtful, like heartfelt essay. I don't want to say it's like a film essay or like a essay in that sense, because I feel like the bar is so high for those, but I'm gonna try really hard. Thanks for listening, you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Simple but elegant. That's it. Simple but elegant, exactly. I mean, like this one. Oh my God, that's beautiful.